Riders, this is Mrs. Kiwi Rider.
And Mr. Kiwi Rider.
This Easter weekend, we're in search of ghosts from the past.
We're on the coast road north, just out of Dunedin, in a little settlement called Seacliff.
In the late 1800s, a lunatic asylum was built here. In the 1940s, a fire broke out.
On a December night in 1942, around 40 women lost their lives.
Very little is left of the asylum now, but we're off to find remnants of the past.
Very little remains of the Seacliff Asylum today, save for the few foundations seen to the left of this image.
In its heyday, Seacliff housed up to 500 people with mental disease that we know today to be conditions such as PTSD, anxiety, depression, bipolar, and OCD, among others.
Not much was known about mental illness in days gone by, and it was widely believed that many conditions were untreatable.
Sufferers were often housed in asylums for much of their lives, and often in locked rooms. It's actually really creepy as soon as I step foot on this area here, knowing that this was somewhere that some of those residents would have been and staff would have been. Is actually quite creepy.
The stone behind me was an original part of the Seacliff Asylum. At 10 p.m. on the 8th of December 1942, a more modern wooden wing of the hospital burst into flames.
Within an hour, 37 women lost their lives, and the building was reduced to ashes.
The cause of the blaze is still unknown. The 39 women were housed in a secure locked wing. When an attendant noticed the fire, the building was already engulfed in flames, and by the time the firefighters arrived, all hope was lost for all but 2 of the female patients.
The 2 survivors were saved only for the fact that their windows were not key-locked from the inside.
The resulting inquiry found that the fire safety standards in this hospital were hopelessly inadequate.
Subsequently, fire standards improved across New Zealand,
which is possibly the only positive legacy that was left by this tragedy.